Welcome back, children. In our previous video, we have done that diversity is both our strength as well as weakness. At times, we come across people who are differently abled, look different, or speak differently. We are quick to form negative opinions and attitudes about people without understanding why they are different from us. This is called prejudice. Thus, diversity at times leads to formation of prejudices, which are negative opinions about people or situation. Prejudice often leads to formation of stereotypes, and the stereotypes influences our behavior and thinking skills, which leads to the inequality. Now, question is whether inequality and diversity means same. No, inequality and diversity are different. Diversity is created due to geographical and historical factors. Like the people living in hill stations will wear different type of clothes than people living in desert areas. Their food habits, their standard of living will be different. These are all due to geographical factors. But inequality develops from man made social and economic factors. For example, inequality created by caste system. The centuries old caste system and the practices of untouchability are the main causes of discrimination in India. Lower caste or the people used to do menial tasks like servants, they have been discriminated by the upper caste. Earlier they were referred as untouchables, but later they were called Dalits. Now, next, inequality created by unequal distribution of wealth. Because of lack of equal employment opportunities, there are a large number of poor people in our society. Some of the groups have plenty of income and some do not have sufficient income. So, poor people have to face so many hardships. They cannot afford good education or health facilities. Next in inequality is inequality created by racial discrimination. Racial discrimination means to treat a person in unfair way than another person in a same situation because of their color, etc. When India was under British rule, the non-whites were ill-treated simply because of the color of their skin. The worst form of racial discrimination was seen in South Africa under the white minority rule. It was called apartheid. Next is inequality created by gender bias. Discrimination against women is widespread. Why there is gender discrimination? This happens because of the survival of stereotypes that girls or females should do household work only and should take care of the family. So many women they did not get opportunity for good education or a chance to do a job. Even when the women do a full-time job, her primary duty is considered to be to look after the family. Now, as India's freedom struggle was not only a movement for freedom from British rule, but it was also the movement of various groups like Dalits, women, and peasants who fought against such inequalities. So, when our India became free in 1947, our constitution included various provisions to prevent such inequalities. The Constitution of India guarantees equal rights and opportunities to everyone, irrespective of caste, color, religion, etc. Our constitution is based on the basic principle of equality and freedom. People can follow any religion. It provides equal opportunities to all citizens and prevent them from exploitation. The Constitution of India encourages and protects equality in many ways, like fair distribution of wealth. All Indians are entitled to equality of status and opportunity. That is, each Indian should get equal opportunity. Our constitution ensures that all children have right to educate. All children have right to education. It provides free and compulsory education till the age of 14 years. Our constitution says that there should be equal pay for equal work. There should be no discrimination on the basis of religion, caste, or gender. Then, right to equality prohibits discrimination against any citizen on grounds of religion, race, caste. Untouchability in any form is abolished, and now it is considered as crime. Our constitution makes the government responsible for implementing effective schemes to remove poverty. The constitution also lays down that the government may take special provisions for the empowerment of women. Dear children, our government has done a lot to remove all these evils from our society. However, in spite of many struggles and laws, inequality still exists in our society today also. So we should continue our struggle and our government should take positive steps to make equality a reality for every Indian. Now children, can you recognize the picture of this person? This is the picture of Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee of Indian Constitution. He also got highest civilian award Bharat Ratna in the year 1990. Children, you know Ambedkar himself belonged to a family which was considered untouchable. He suffered humiliation and caste discrimination from the childhood. Though he was not though he was allowed to attend the school, but he was not allowed to mix with the other children. He was forced to sit separately. Despite all these handicaps, Ambedkar did extremely well in school and college and earned a scholarship. Then he went to USA for the higher studies. He was the first highly educated Hindu belonging to untouchable caste. After returning to India from USA, he decided to fight against caste discrimination and eradicate the social evil of untouchability. He is also known as the architect of Indian Constitution. Children, this is all about your chapter. Kindly go through the chapter thoroughly. Thank you.